Look, if you got blown up, maybe you would want a new name too. Hey everyone, welcome to Shelf Space. I'm your host Ross13 and today we are looking at Buzzworthy Bumblebee Legacy Goldbug from the Creatures Collide pack. This little deluxe class Autobot was released back in 2022 as part of the Target exclusive Buzzworthy Bumblebee line. Some of y'all might recognize this as a repaint of Netflix Bumblebee from 2020, which itself is a remold of Earthrise Cliffjumper. But it doesn't end there for this highly articulated guy. His head sculpt is from the Shattered Glass Goldbug version of the mold, with some other parts that are actually from Cliffjumper as well. It turns this figure into some sort of, melting pot for the mold, all covered in lovely gold paint. Which is another aspect of this toy that literally and figuratively shines. While he doesn't have a lot of detailed paint apps, the gold paint slathered over most of the body looks fantastic. And the gold plastic that he uses isn't half bad either. And let's not forget those blazing blue optics on the head. Now, some of the joints feel a little weak on mine, but some of them also feel a little tough. Overall though, he holds together nicely. Moving on, we have this giant bazooka that originally came with Cliffjumper, but it can also break down into a bunch of different parts. Like a bunch of different parts. The main portion is a pair of nifty blasters with several 5mm ports and pegs on them. Then we have this weird piece in the back. I guess it could also be a blaster? I don't know. We also have these weird little pieces here that don't do much on their own, but that's a lot of stuff for just one mold. Transformation is interesting. I'd hesitate to say it's hard, but it's certainly one of the more challenging deluxes I've messed with in a while. It does have some parts forming with the back, but everything else is pretty cool with some new techniques I've never seen before. And the end result is a Volkswagen Type 1 with water skis? So this is based off of a weird scene from G1, so you don't have to keep it like this if you don't want to, but I had to show it off. Anyway, this is a fully licensed VW Bug alt mode and it looks fantastic. It has so many details including little VW insignias on the hood and wheels. It also has amazing paint carrying over all that beautiful gold. Not to mention the silver for the bumper, headlights, and most surprisingly, the hubcaps. It gives this figure an almost premium feel. Oh, and this little throttlebot can roll nicely as well. But yeah, I dig this figure, and even though it technically belongs to my spouse, I'm glad I was able to pick it up and would totally recommend it, provided you can get a hold of it. Being part of an old exclusive set means you might be blinded by more than just the shiny color scheme, but the price tag too.